The Charlos say they have the recipe to beat Canelo. Let's talk about it.
Push the weight enough flex. Flex the livest one in the six. Fit the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I was just looking at some things, reading this article off of Boxing Scene. I'll put the link in the description if you care to read it. Short article, very interesting read. Jamal Charles confident his brother beats Canelo. He says, we know how to beat him. Let that sink in for a second. We know how to beat him. Well, I mean, look, I felt that way, for a few years now, where Canelo's fan base, rather than have him fight guys like the Chalros or rematch Lara or fight Boo Boo Andrade, who's still around, undefeated, Canelo went around, fighting the likes of guys like John Ryder and Gennady Golovkin at least one more time more than he needed to, going up in weight to fight Dimitri Bivol and fighting Billy Joe Saunders and Avni Yildirim's of the world, the Caleb Smiths, going up to fight Sergey Kovalev and, doing what he wanted to do, never getting stripped. You know what I mean? Fought Daniel Jacobs, it was a good job there. Rocky Fielding, and, things like that. Popping dirty, Chavez Jr., Liam Smith, Amir Khan, that was pretty funny. But look, there was no Charlo, no Andrade, no Jamal Charlo. I mean, we know what's going on. But you see, things have changed in the last few years. Jamal hasn't fought in 2 years. He has mental problems now. I don't know if he's going to be prepared to fight soon. I don't know why they're not stripping him. I have my suspicions. It's funny. He's fighting a smaller Charlo, allegedly, the smaller one. He's fighting Jamal. So he's going up. So Jamal's going up from 154 to 168. I don't hear anyone talking about how great he is. I don't hear anyone talking about that. He's pursuing greatness and stuff. No one's saying that. But y'all know what time it is. So, looking at this article, and it says, we have the recipe, basically. It says here, Jamal spending his entire career at 154. Seems like a far-fetched idea to have a junior middleweight champion make a move to two full weight classes up north. Nevertheless, Jamal is officially packing on the pounds, fattening his bank account. I like how they put that out, and chasing greatness. All right. Charlo, said Jamal, when asked to pick a winner. Charlo, we all know how to beat him. Odds makers hear Jamal loud and clear, but they are still dubious that his words will become prophetic. Look, man. I know this is a big weight jump, and no one really believes that Jamal's going to win. I'm rooting for him. I don't care. Jamal goes on to say he says he'll be back before the end of the year. I promise you that. Probably a grudge match with Caleb Plant. Y'all all saw what happened. But as far as Jamal is concerned, do they know how to beat him? They might. I mean, both of them wanted that smoke, but back when I would like to have seen it, it was, well, at least for Jamal, it made more sense. And let me remind y'all, when it was Jamal's turn to face Canelo, we were introduced to the franchise status. Let's not forget history, y'all. Let us not forget history. When it was Jamal's turn, Mauricio Sillyman and Canelo got together and created a franchise status. And he vacated the real belt, and that was the end of that. And Canelo's weird, super weird fans justified that. And y'all were cool with that. You see, now Jamal has to come up 2 weight classes, and Jamal has some sort of mental problem. And now it seems that Canelo wants all the smoke. If y'all don't see this in plain sight, then I can't help y'all. Well, y'all don't want help. Y'all are content with the BS. And guess what? I'm cool with it. I'm really cool with it. I really am. I'm really cool with it. I'm really cool with it. I don't care. If you like it, I love it. But let's not front like we don't see what's going on here. All right? He thinks these guys are right for the taking. But Canelo in this instance, although he's getting a huge bag from PBC, he may have bitten off more than he could chew. I mean, what people are expecting, a lot of the Canelo man fans are expecting, and the people that don't believe in the Chalros, they think the Chalros are right for the taking. Now, Jamal, I don't know. If your mind ain't in boxing, then just walk away. It's my opinion. But this might be a hat trick, and the joke might be on all of us. Because I'm not clear on what's on the contract for Canelo to fulfill with PBC. I think it's 3 fights. There might be 2 Chalros on there. They might be. So he's fighting the smaller one, who might not be the smaller one. He might come in at 168 and be perfectly fine. And I know that Canelo don't have the same wheels that he's had like 6 years ago. Hell, 4 years ago. You got to understand, Canelo can't wait anybody out either, because he has a lot of ring age on him. These are young men. But boxing takes its toll on you. You understand what I'm saying? So for all we know, Jamal can go in there and box his face in, for all we know. Now, if he goes up there and he loses, now if Jamal goes up there and he beats Canelo, then what? He get in there with Jamal, who knows? It might be a different kind of butt kicking. Or Jamal could lose. But let's never forget what the WBC has done. So, do the Chalros have the recipe to beat Canelo? Maybe. I don't know. We about to find out. Who knows? If Jamal beats him, I don't think he's gonna fight Jamal either. I saw old pictures when they had dreads. He stood next to Canelo. He was significantly bigger than Canelo. And he has a high boxing IQ. He does. And Canelo, again, he's older now. And he's been in harder fights, man. He's been in harder fights. So it might not be what you think. This might not be a cakewalk for Canelo. So do they have the recipe? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out, man. I'm not writing Jamal off. Some people are walking around talking about this is an easy win for Canelo. No. The direction in which he's going might sound easy. Yeah, I'm gonna fight the smaller brother at 154, then I'm gonna fight the older brother who has mental issues. But it might backfire on Canelo. We don't know. But I'll be there to watch it. Let's see what happens, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bronx on deck.
Move!